Good morning, Facebook. Happy Sunday. Hope everybody's having a great morning. I'm done with my hot yoga. Been keeping up with it for 3 weeks, feeling good. I wanted to come in, give you guys a little pep talk for our Sunday and our week. And I was thinking about what I wanted to talk to you guys about. And I came up with Feed Your Soul. And I've been thinking about this a lot because I'm talking to so many women who are just so busy and so caught up in life, whether they're moms, or single women, or working moms, or whoever it is. And everyone is just so busy and overwhelmed with things and life and bills and chores and events and things they have to do and places they have to go and things that have to be done. And it really warrants a talk about really taking your time and having time to yourself and feeding your soul. And whether that's exercise, whether that's, something you used to do before that you really enjoyed, or sports, or something, with arts and crafts, or just anything that you can remember that you used to do that you truly, truly enjoyed and made you feel really good and took you away from all of your stress. When was the last time you did that? When was the last time you took time to feed what really fills you up and fills your cup and makes you happy and makes you feel good? And I'm not talking about like getting a pedicure or a manicure or like your hair done. Like, those things are nice. Those things are fun and you can enjoy them. But what are the things that you can actively participate in that make you feel alive, that make you feel stillness, that make you feel like you're actually living a life worth living? Because if you're getting up every day and everything is a chore and everything is a task and everything feels like you're so limited with time and you're always running around and you're always doing things for other people and there for everyone, it's time you stopped and took a break. And that could be for an hour, that could be for 5 hours, that could be whatever it is. If you have kids, I'm sure you have a babysitter. I'm sure you have grandparents, or your parents that can watch the kids. Like, give them away for an hour or 2 hours. Like, they're gonna survive. They'll be okay if mom or dad, go off and do something for themselves, or if you do something for yourselves. So many women that I speak to, that I work with, either in my groups or one-on-one, like, you've lost like this, your identity to whatever it is you've become. And again, that could be career woman too. Maybe you're caught up in your job and your kids and your family and who you're taking care of. And it's like, it's not a selfish thing to feed your soul. It's not a selfish thing to 2 or 3 times a week, or even one time a week, take a class in something you really enjoy, or read a book that really isn't a novel. Read something that's going to teach you something. Shut off the TV, shut off the news, meditate, breathe, read, get into a space and a place where you feel calmness and you feel ease and you feel safe and you feel a sense of security within yourself, without all of the outside stuff, without all of the things that you have to get done. And this society has made it really hard for people, not only women, but for people to relax, especially if you live in New York. You know what I'm talking about. Like, it's just go, 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 and everything is a schedule and everything has to be done. And so Sunday, today is a great day to reflect on your week and what things you could have done better. I've done that. How can you improve this week? And what are some things to sit down today and maybe look up classes and things that you want to do, or look up, taking just anything, doing something that is going to be only for you, not for your family, not for your husband, not for your kids, not for your uncle, your aunt, your cousin, your mother, your brother, your sister, for no one else but yourself. and just be present in that time. Just be present in that moment. When I'm in hot yoga, I don't think about what I have to do after hot yoga, or what I did before, or what I have to do later, or what I have to do tomorrow. I am present. I am doing the exercise. When I work out at home and I'm doing my workouts, I am present in my workouts. I am thinking about my body. I'm thinking about how it's getting stronger. I am feeling good. I'm feeling energized. When I'm reading a book, I'm highlighting, I'm taking notes, I'm diving into it. Be present in the thing that you choose to feed your soul as well. Don't just go to these things and then be worried about all of the things that you're worried about before you went to that, and just go right back to it. Make the time for yourself. Can everybody hear me? I know there's a few people popping in and out. Make the time for yourself. Don't use, your kids or your job or your family or whatever as a reason and an excuse to say, well, I can't do that because, I don't have time for that, and I can't, there's no way that I could do that. There's always ways that you could do that. I don't have to get up at 6 o'clock on a Sunday in the morning, and I do it because I feel good and it feeds my soul. I feel good for the rest of the day. I feel good for the rest of the week because I did something that I didn't have to do, and I forced myself to do it to the point where now it's like a routine, and now it's something that I look forward to, and that I can't function if I don't take care of myself, and I can't be a great person to other people and serve the way I serve without first taking care of myself. So there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with saying to anybody that's in your life that may have a problem with it, which if they really love you, they shouldn't have a problem with it, saying, I need this time. I need this time to myself, and I need to do this, or I need to do that. Like I said, taking a class, reading a book on something that you enjoy. What is it that stirs your soul? What is it that makes you happy? What is it that when you're doing it, you actually enjoy yourself? Because what's going to happen, so many people are depressed and sad and have anxiety and have all of these things, and so they don't do the things that would make them better because they're depressed and they have anxiety and they're scared, and you're hurting yourself so much. You're killing any chance for you to ever feel better if you're going to allow those things to stop you from doing the very things that can make you better. Okay? And I've been there. I've not always been positive. I've not always been healthy. I've not always been, hot yoga, if you would have told me 5 years ago, I would have been like, yeah, in your dreams. Actually, I did. Someone tried to take me years ago, and I was like, you're freaking crazy. That's torture. Working out 6 to 7 days a week, like following a program, sticking to something, eating healthy. Like, I never could have seen myself doing that. So wherever you see yourself now and the situation that you're in, you need to stop and you need to think, what would make me happy? What are the things that would really light my soul on fire? What are the things that would get me out of bed in the morning? What are the things that I need? Not my family, not my husband, not my kids, not my parents. What do I need to feel better? What do I need to have the time? Okay? And again, there's always a will, there's a way. Even if you're a parent, there's nothing wrong with dropping your kids off at someone's house for an hour that you trust and love and know that it's going to take care of them, okay? And teaching your children that, hey, it's okay. It's okay for mommy to go and take an art class. And it's okay for mommy to go and, take a brisk, maybe it's just a walk. Maybe just being in nature, makes you feel good. Go do it. Go do it. I whether it's by yourself or not, but something to fill you up, something that makes you feel good, something that makes you feel energetic, something that makes you look forward to the day. Those are the things that feed your soul, okay? And not your ego. Your ego is going to tell you you're too tired, you're too busy, you can't. That's all your ego wants to tell you, because your ego likes comfort, and your ego likes to keep you safe, and your ego likes to keep you in a nice little shell where you're expecting everything. And even if you're unhappy where you are, at least you know what to expect. That's what your ego wants. What your soul wants is peace. What your soul wants, your soul is that. Your soul is peace. Your soul is joy. Your is love. It is all those things. But your ego keeps throwing things at you every single day. And if you let it get to you, and if you listen to the thoughts, and if you listen to the negativity, and if you're watching the news, and if you're bitching and moaning to anybody you can moan to, instead of looking at feeding your soul and feeding the part of you that could be happy and is happy, like the squirrel that's like got the hugest nut in his mouth. Oh my god, he just dropped it like 3 times. It's so big. See, he found his nut. He found his nut on Sunday. He's happy. That's it. He'll be happy for the day. That reminds me so much, like you hear it all the time, especially if you're into what I'm into, and really ascending and waking up out of this fog that we've been in for so long, is that, we're the only creatures that get thoughts. We're the only creatures that actually can plan. We're the only creatures that have a choice about what we do and where we go and what we think. Animals don't have that. We do. We were given the choice to have free will. So take your free will and use it efficiently and effectively to grow, to get better, to be healthy, to be strong, to look at the positive in life, to make time for yourself, to work on your soul, not your ego, your soul. Okay, when I say ego, I don't mean like, yeah, I'm a big tough guy, that ego. I'm talking about your ego. I'm talking about you are not your mind, okay? Your voice, all of the things that you've been telling yourself, all of the problems you've been giving yourself, because 90% of your problems are created by you. By you. Yeah, there might be things happening in your life, but it's how you're reacting to them that's making them either this big or this big. Okay, so your reaction to those things, and you're going to be able to handle those things, and you're going to be less of a person that stresses things out if you are in touch with your soul, if you are feeding your soul, if you are able to look at situations from an outside way and say, okay, what can I do? How can I see this? How can I change this? How is this actually good for me? What can I do? Assessing a situation, you're able to do that more when you're feeding yourself, okay? When you're feeding yourself good things and healthy things, and not getting distracted by all of the bullshit and garbage that's in this world today. So I'm going to go have a great day, and I hope that you guys are too. And happy Sunday, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.